lobster is so small. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like they have some isopods today. Kitchen smoked snails.
Okay, if I'm being honest, when you talked about it, I'm nervous.
Hello everyone. For today's video, we are not traveling anywhere, but instead we are having a date night at home. So come along with us as we gather all of the interesting ingredients for some homemade dishes.
And all of these dishes are guaranteed to be interesting and exotic, something that you haven't tried before. So stay tuned and see what we make in this video.
Hello guys, it is Sunday here, and David and I were supposed to have a little bit of a date night, but we got working and work has still been rolling. It is right now 7 p.m. We were supposed to do our date night earlier in the day because we had to go shopping, but we just got too engrossed in work and a lot of things were happening, but that's fine. So I'm gonna go remind him about date night right now. So come with me. You ready for our date night?
Is this the time for us to have our date night started?
We were supposed to do it earlier, but we both got engrossed, so.
Okay. Not done yet.
Take me out. I wanna go.
Fine.
Oops, make it sound like a chore.
Alright, so I just closed my project over there. And now we're gonna head to Ian Mall to buy some stuff.
I don't know if Ian Mall's gonna have it though. So we originally planned on trying the isopod because I've seen isopods in Ian Mall twice, but they only have it at like sporadic moments. So
it's not a guaranteed place to go get the isopod.
what if we don't find an isopod then?
Then we have to come up with some replacements.
Okay.
Our original idea for the main dish is gonna be of an isopod. And if we don't have an isopod, then we're gonna go for some mussels or snails or even crabs. But crabs is one notch lower than an isopod. And then if we don't have crabs, if we don't have isopod, then we're gonna go for some snails or some regular seafood.
I know for sure that since it's a Sunday night, it's gonna be really packed in there. You know that, right?
Wow.
The muscle strength.
This is crazy.
I know.
This is absolutely crazy.
Man.
I think I'm just gonna put my mask on.
Keep it on, there's too many people. This way, this way. You're disoriented. You're disoriented. It's this way.
This is the first time that we parked our scooter down there in the basement parkade. That's why we didn't even know where to go when we got up here.
Okay, I like how you say we, but it's just you. I know where to go.
All right. I guess this is the start for our date night,
Yeah,
right?
interesting start already. Mapping everything out ahead of time. The first place that we're gonna check is the fish, the live fish,
Right.
okay? And see if they have the isopod. If they don't, then we'll grab everything else so we don't have to come back.
You see how crazy this is? Hey, Maddie, we're gonna need a cart.
Yeah. Or a basket at least, but I don't...
So right now we're gonna buy some alcohol first, right? So since we're here,
I'm just trying to find a basket, that's all. Go grab the alcohol, I'll go grab the basket.
I have that one. I have that one.
Oh yeah, we'll come back this way later.
Yeah, we found one.
What? Oh,
We found one.
okay.
All right, this is the aisle that we usually come to get the juice.
Got the syrup?
Syrup.
Oh,
Look at that. 4 liters of soju.
okay. Now that we got that, let's go check out the fish.
Alright, let's go. It's so overcrowded in here that I thought it's on some kind of special holiday or something.
I I know. I'll push the cart.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna push it. Okay. Yeah! Okay, the last time the isopods were at the back.
Alright, go here, the seafood section. Oh, they have this one here.
Oh yeah, they have the crab. They're not expensive either.
Right.
The lobster's cheaper.
The lobster is so small. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like they have some isopods today. All they have right now is the crab. They call it brown crab, but I would like to call it New Zealand crab. I don't know if I'm wrong or right, but anyway. So, would you like some lobsters?
I mean, like you said, they're kind of tiny. Like, let's say we get a lobster.
I know that I said that we were gonna make it to some other places or markets to buy the isopod, but since we're running out of time, we might as well just like take a crab here or something.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So she's teaching me how to choose a good crab. All of them are female crabs anyway. Sao vậy? Cái màu sắc là gì? One crab? Only one crab?
Okay.
Anything else?
Let's go check out and see what they have over there.
Let's go that way. We also have some other types of crabs here. Look at them. Look at the price though. 850,000 dong per kilo. Well, that one is about 650. So this one is even more expensive than this one. But yeah, cảm ơn nhiều ạ. Thank you. It's still moving in the bag.
Okay.
Over here, we have some kitchen smoked snails as well. And in a lot of like social media, very popular videos, people just show how to eat actually kitchen smoked snails.
Okay. If I'm being honest, when you talked about it and how long they sit in this, I'm nervous. Do you know how to make it?
The amazing thing about these snails is that they're not dead. They were being hung in the kitchen for a very long time to soak up or to breathe in all of the smoke from the kitchen. And usually in the kitchen, people use wood to cook. That's why they've been absorbing a lot of smoke inside. And that's why right now the snails are really, really good. So would you like to try something like that out? I think it's gonna be very exotic.
Okay, we'll try it. We'll try it. I'm still nervous, but we'll try it.
All right, then let's get one basket.
You gotta choose.
I honestly don't know how to choose a good one. So I'm just gonna randomly pick one.
Okay.
Here. So now we have two items. One that we are familiar with and the other one is very Vietnamese, exotic.
That also means that we'll have to get like stuff like lemongrass, red chilies.
Right, just get some cooking ingredients.
Yeah. Garlic. Garlic monster.
Garlic monsters.
That's good.
Good.
Lime.
Lime. Usually I take a little bit of time to sift through all of these packs to choose the one that's most shiny. Not for this time. It's supposed to be a date, so what's the point of having a headache?
But we're gonna be using it the whole time.
It's okay.
Okay.
And then lemongrass.
Yep, lemongrass. How do you choose?
I don't know.
Just choose the one with like,
Just go ahead and take it.
you choose the one with the biggest, whitest stalk.
No, it's fine. Just trust me. Trust me. The other one that I gave you.
This one?
Right here. Oh, here.
Okay. Vegetables.
Hey, would you like some turnips? Madi, would you like some turnips?
Yes, get some turnip. That one's got a butt.
No, that one is bad. The way it looks.
It's got a butt crack.
Oh yeah, why not?
What's wrong with butt cracks?
Let's go for a few.
Are you buttist?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I think that's good. We got 4.
Right. Good enough?
All right.
Oh, we have the wine, the ingredients to cook up the food. We have the snails, and we also have the turnips and a crab. Is there anything else you can think of?
No.
All right, let's go to the checkout.
Oh, David! David! Oh! The turnips have to be weighed.
Oh, I have to weigh this?
Yeah, go weigh it. Go.
All right. I'm gonna go weigh this. Really fast. 766 grams. Safely made it back to you.
Good job.
All done here. We're heading home and we're gonna start cooking.
Dried lime leaves, as well as some lemongrass. Alright. And that's all. Leave it here for all of the snails to spit out all of the dirt and dirty substances. And this is the snails after being soaked in water for 10 minutes. Even though they were hung in the corner of the kitchen for a very long time, probably months or years. But now, being back in the water for almost 10 minutes now, it comes back to life. Look at that.
Wow. That's so bizarre. Can I take it out? I'm very curious about them now, and I can't wait to see how they taste. So I'm gonna put the crab that I just finished washing into the grill. Alright, so nothing special. No sauces, no nothing. Nothing yet. Alright, he's just going straight in. Set the dials, so I'm gonna guess about 200 degrees Celsius. And that's about it. Let him chill in there until he's done.
This kind of turnips are really good to eat it just raw like this on a hot day.
That's something that's completely new to me as well. Like, I don't know, I've never eaten a turnip before. Or a parsnip. I think those are cousins of turnips. So when you first got these, I was like, what the heck? And then you put them in the bowl raw, and I was completely baffled. So I was like, you gotta cook those before you eat them. You can't eat them raw. That doesn't make sense.
We eat this kind of turnip raw all the time, especially when I was a child. In the garden, we grew a lot of turnips, tomatoes, as well as papayas. And honestly, we were pretty creative as kids to come up with ways to eat all of these. And for turnips, you know what? We can eat it raw, just like that. You pull it up, very easy to pull.
When I first tasted this, it tasted, I want to say similar to an apple. So the taste and then the texture, yeah, similar to that of an apple. That's the best way to associate it, an apple or a pear. But it doesn't taste like much, so when you dip it in sauces, so good. How long do you think it's gonna take to make the snails?
It's gonna be really fast. So all we need to do right now is to wait until all the snails are awakened from their temporary death, and then we're gonna boil them. I've actually never tried this one before, so it's a new experience for me as well.
So new experiences for all around. New experience cooking them, new experience tasting them.
Oh yeah, by the way that I peel is like this. So I go with the knife going toward my index finger. And for a lot of people in the West, especially Madi, when she first saw me doing this, she was like baffled. But this is how we were taught to peel a fruit when we were kids.
But I don't know, I think I've just made one too many mistakes with the knife. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm never gonna be able to peel like that. Exactly. So you can eat these raw. Like the texture and the juiciness of this is similar to that of an apple, but the flavor, it has like an earthy flavor. The earthy flavor from the turnip pairs so well with the shrimp salt. So the shrimp salt is a little bit spicy and salty. It goes really well with the turnip.
It's actually pretty late now for dinner, and we're still waiting for the crab and the snails to be cooked. That's why right now we're hungry and we need something in our stomach, and turnips are just a great choice right now. Okay, so first of all, we have to wait until the pan is totally dry and hot. And then we're gonna pour in some cooking oil.
Is it gonna be the crab that's going in there or the snails?
The crab.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm making the sauce, the tamarind sauce for the crab.
And this tamarind sauce goes great with like so many things. I absolutely love this sauce. It goes good with the day-dried fish, which is the one that we saw at the store. It goes great with crabs, the turnips, and these other little, they're called smelt fish, and those are my favorite. I've been missing those since we left Canada. The smelt fish.
Now everything in this one is already brown and it smells really good. Let's move on to the next phase. What I usually do is that I'm gonna put in some soy sauce, just like that. Turn off the heat. For the tamarind seeds and meat, I'm just having some water in here so it can be softened faster, so that I can break them apart. Just right after everything becomes so dry in the pan, what you want to do is to pour the entire mixture here in, just like that. Nothing fancy at all, and turn up the heat. A little bit of chili flakes in to have that spiciness on the dish. Give it a little stir until everything looks so good and smells so good too. And now the sauce should have that spiciness and also sourness. Of course, the taste has to be adjusted eventually at the end in order to make it better. I don't ever use any measuring cups or tools. I'm also gonna tear in the tiny little sachet of dried lime leaves as well as some lemongrass. Trying to really place all of the snails on top of the lemongrass so that it can absorb that lemongrass taste and flavor. Just like that.
Tamarind sauce coming good.
Yeah. So it becomes thicker and thicker. just turning it around to get all of the sauce on top of it, and for the crab to soak in a little bit more of the sauce. And
So
then-
at this point, the crab should be really dried out because we grilled it rather than steaming it, right?
Exactly. They look like they're done too. Almost done.
All right. I'm gonna start making the drinks to go along with the food, and then we can eat. First try for the smoked snails. Okay, let's see. Okay.
It almost tastes like any other snail. The reason I made that face is because like a little bit started sliding down my throat and I didn't want to swallow it whole.
I thought there was something wrong with the taste. I thought there was still a lot of sands or maybe dirt because I washed them very well already, but they didn't actually fully come back to life. So
Part of it seems like a little grainy.
Look at
It's
that.
not terrible.
That's the last part.
The booty.
The intestine area.
Okay, I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah. How is it?
I can tolerate it. It's not like my favorite taste in the world. It's not pungent. I take that back. It's pungent. It's a little pungent now.
Yeah, because Jesus ate the bowl of the snail.
Yeah.
Anyway, Vietnamese people don't leave anything, so they eat it all.
I can still tolerate it. I'll definitely eat all of it. I just don't want to waste it.
The taste overall for this, if you've ever had like snail before, the taste of it is pretty similar to what you usually get, especially like the finger snails, right? The beginning taste. But then once you get to the intestine part, I think that's when like the little bit of the smokiness comes in, but it's not a strong smoke flavor. Like how you would expect a smoke taste in the US or in North America, we like that really strong smoky flavor. This doesn't have that. It's just like a subtle smoke.
David's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get all of the stuff out all at once. Successfully. All right. And dip it in the sauce. Very well too. Right. I actually like it a lot. I love it. And you're right, you're totally right. I don't see or I don't taste any difference between this kitchen smoked snail and some other snails that I ate. I think it's pretty normal. Or maybe we just have to come up with something like a special recipe or method to cook it real good. But for now, I think it's pretty decent. It's just like any other snails.
Exactly.
Do you get the subtle smoky flavor like after? Because after I ate the intestines, it was just like a slight smoke.
Right. It's a little bit there, like at the back of your tongue, like the back taste. And then it's a little grainy for the last bit of it too.
It's not like a terrible grainy texture, like it's not like chunky sand. It's just a slight grain, like really, really fine. And I think that's from the intestines. That's just my theory about it. But it's not anything that I find gross. I actually find it pretty interesting. It's not bad at all. So I definitely will eat the snails fully. The back end ain't my favorite, but the front end is because it just tastes like any other regular snail.
For me, because I saw a lot of videos talking about this type of snail, I myself never tried it before. And since they said in the video that we could eat the entire thing as long as you can take out of the shell, so I'm just gonna give it my all. So I'm just gonna eat the entire thing that I can take out of it.
Same here. I'm not gonna waste anything. Look at how pretty it is when you take everything out.
Alright, now try this one.
This is the part that always confuses me though.
Why?
Tearing into the crab. It's completely covered in sauce. I have an issue with getting my fingers dirty. And it's not open. Can you open it first, please? Wow. Inside the crab. Oh! That's the part that I love the most.
Wow. This is amazing.
I love the inside of the crab. Like, that's the best part, I feel. You did a great job on the sauce.
Alright, one more bite on the inside of the shell.
I'm gonna save the crab for last. I'm gonna get more of the snail. Crab is definitely my favorite. Still. You know what I wish? I wish I would have listened to Grandpa whenever he talked about some of the history of the places. Bob is a smart man.
Wow.
But that's why I wish I would have listened to him, because he's got some great stories.
You just automatically assume that it doesn't relate to you, and there's no way that you'll face that kind of situation in your future or reality. And so you don't give a damn about what they're saying, or you don't give it a lot of thoughts.
It wasn't that. It's because he talks about the same stories over and over again, right? You hear them once, and you weren't as interested. So when you hear them every single time you talk to them or visit them, you become less grateful of them. But now that I'm farther away, I miss them. I miss it.
And that is it for our lovely date night at home. I have to admit, all of the dishes that we ate were very delicious, and if you ever have a chance to try any of them, I highly recommend you do.
And through this video, we hope that you catch the idea that you don't have to go to a fancy and extravagant restaurant to have a date night. You can just do it at home and being able to enjoy the romantic yet intimate atmosphere.
And if you don't want to miss out on our next adventure, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notification so you're notified when we upload.
Your support would help us feel more motivated to continue making relaxing and adventurous content in the future. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Bye.